Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel IELTS by Neil. Today we are going to talk about 5 words which you can use in your IELTS speaking to level up your scoring game in the IELTS speaking section. So I'm going to give you 5 words. I will explain those words. I will give you the examples how to use those words which you can use in your IELTS speaking section, and it will definitely increase your band score. So without any further delay, let's begin. Our first word is plethora. Plethora. How we pronounce this is that plethora. Plethora. It means a lot of. I have plethora of options. Mean I had a lot of options. Okay. So let's have a look at the examples. I have plethora of hobbies. So when the examiner asks you, okay, what are your hobbies? So you can say, I have plethora of hobbies, but playing basketball is the one I love the most. Okay. Or you can say, I went to food court. It has plethora of food options. I want to go to nearby shopping center because it has plethora of shops. So plethora means a lot of options, a lot of things. Plethora of movies you can use, plethora of clothes. So you can use this word in your speaking section to talk about a lot of options, a lot of things. Just make sure that you pronounce the word correct and you use the word in the correct form. To learn how to pronounce, just break it in 2 parts. Plethora. Yeah, plethora. So you have to say plethora. Okay. Let's move on to the next word. That is pretty common, and we have been using it many times in IELTS writing, I suppose. That is however. As we all know, it is pronounced however, and we join them, it's called however. Okay, so when however is used to show contrast or contradiction, or if you're telling two situations which are opposite to each other, then you use however. Okay, however is also a connector or connecting word. Let's look at the examples on this one. I used to play football, however, basketball is my new love. Means I used to play this before, but now I play the basketball. So it is contradiction or it's showing contrast, so we have used however. Number 2, I like my lunch, however, it is too expensive. So I like my lunch, but it is too expensive. So this is a contraster. I used to go to the park, however, I'm not getting enough time these days due to my busy schedule. So used to go to park, but not going it because of the busy schedule. So this is a contraster. Okay, so you can use this word whenever you are talking about your part 2 topic, that I used to do this, however, now I'm doing this. Okay, or if you're telling about two situations which are opposite to each other, no, you can use this word. Also in the part 3 section, discussion questions, you can use these words to tell about your opinion, that I used to think this, however, now my ideas are changed, or now my thinking is changed, or now my viewpoints are changed. Okay, so whatever you want to say, just use this contrast word. Our next word is recapitulate. Recapitulate. Okay, first let's learn how to pronounce it. So to learn how to pronounce it, I've broken the word into 3 parts. Recapitulate. 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 Okay, what it means to summarize or to state again the main points. You know how we say at the end of the paragraph, to summarize, I believe that these are the points. Okay, or at the end of any lecture or at the end of any presentation, we say to summarize the points. Okay, so it means we can also use the word to recapitulate. Okay, let's look at some examples. To ensure my students understand the instructions, I recapitulate more than once. Okay, means I summarize it more than once. Recapitulate. It can be used in part 2 and part 3. For example, when you have finished part 2, or when you are about to finish your part 2, at the end you can say, to recapitulate, I would like to summarize my points. So you can summarize your main points. Or even in a discussion question, that is part 3, you can say, to recapitulate, you can put your viewpoints, whatever viewpoints you have discussed in your answer, you can just summarize them, and you can use this word. To recapitulate, I would like to state my opinions, my views, my points. Okay, so you can use this word. Our next word is mesmerize. Let's learn how to pronounce this. So I have broken the word into 3 parts, that is mesmerize. Mesmerize. Okay, you say mesmerize. So what mesmerize means? Mesmerize means capture the complete attention. Or we use this word to explain something that is beautiful. Okay, to give an example, you can say, I went to a museum. I was mesmerized looking at those paintings. Number 2, I am mesmerized with the beauty of this park. So see, that park is so beautiful that I was mesmerized, or I am mesmerized. Okay, this place is so beautiful that I am mesmerized. This should be capital, sorry about that. I am mesmerized. So use this word to explain something that is very beautiful and that is very enchanting, like you have never seen before, or you really like something. You can use this word to explain. Okay, our next word is dilemma. Dilemma. Let's learn how to pronounce it. Dilemma. Dilemma. Okay, so what dilemma means? Dilemma means when you're confused in 2 difficult choices. Okay, so for example, you have 2 options and you want to go for both, or you like both, but you have to choose one. Then you are in a dilemma. Okay, so whenever you are in a situation where you have to choose one option out of the 2 difficult options, then you are in dilemma. Okay. For example, I was in dilemma whether I should go for option A or option B. Okay, option A, I have said it could be anything. Option B could be anything. For example, the examiner might ask you, why did you choose this course? You can say in the beginning, I was in dilemma whether to go for this course or that course, but finally, after consulting my parents and my teachers, I made my mind to go for option A or option B, whatever you want to say. Okay, so to explain the situation, to tell about the situation, you can use the word dilemma. Number 2 is, I am in dilemma about which course to choose for my degree. So see, dilemma is when you are not sure, or when you are having difficulty in choosing from 2 difficult options. Okay, I hope these 5 words will help you a lot in your speaking section. My tip for you would be to learn first of all how to pronounce them, because it is really important that you pronounce them and use them correctly. And whenever you are using these words, you can put a little stress on those. For example, I was in dilemma whether I should go for option A or B. So see, I put a stress on dilemma. Similarly, you can put a stress on the main words, okay, which will also give variation to your IELTS speaking. I hope you have gained some knowledge out of this video. If you have any questions related to the IELTS preparation, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for your time today. See you next time.